Hello, and welcome to Talk to Tony Wilson. Today I want to share information about research, experiments, and guinea pigs. I watched a live social media communication update on coronavirus and the vaccines that we now have. While watching the live communications, I'm guilty of reading comments posted by other viewers. Some viewers are very encouraging, while others are very negative and anti vaccine. Well, I know some people are either afraid or simply refuse to take the COVID vaccine for one reason or another. But what I don't understand is why some people are so negative about the vaccine to the point of calling others that took or either will take the vaccine, they call them guinea pigs. Taking a vaccine is an individual choice, and name calling is just not necessary, regardless of your choice. Well, I took my first Pfizer COVID 19 vaccine just before Christmas 2020 and the second vaccine on January the 10th. Before the vaccine, during the vaccine time frame, and 10 days after the vaccine when full immunity is reached. And as of today, I don't see a guinea pig when I look in the mirror. During the early phase of developing vaccines and new medicines, experiments are done in a lab, sometimes using animals such as mice, guinea pigs, and maybe other animals as well. Because of the worldwide urgency to find a cure, treatment, or vaccine to prevent the occurrence of so many deaths from COVID 19, Pfizer and Moderna were approved to do clinical studies testing their vaccines in animals and on humans that gave their approval. So remember, that was during the early phase of vaccine development, before the emergency use authorization. The first emergency use authorization was in December 2020 with Pfizer's messenger RNA COVID vaccine. So to clarify, December was not the first time a human was given the Pfizer COVID 19 vaccine. Studies were done on animals and humans before the emergency use authorization. So what is an experiment and what is research? There are both studies that answers questions. In an experiment, there are two groups. One group receives experimental treatment and the other either receives no treatment or receives a placebo, a treatment that offers no effect, like a sugar pill or something like a shot of normal saline. Neither person in either group knows if they received the experimental treatment or if they received the placebo. And a lot of times the doctors that's doing the follow-up appointments are unaware which volunteer was given the treatment or the placebo. And this is to prevent biased reporting and follow-up documentation. With research, the study answers questions, solves problems, and look for ideas to improve outcome. Let's take cancer and AIDS, for example. There has been many ideas, experiments, and research done, but a cure has not been found. But science has given us suggestions on how to reduce the chances of cancer and AIDS, but no cure. So experiments and research continues. I have a question for you. People that took the vaccine, including myself, are we guinea pigs? Well, before you answer that, consider this. John 3:16 in the NIV. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. God gave his only Son so that we may have eternal life. To the people that took the vaccine, you gave of yourself so that we may have life free from the shadows of COVID-19. So are we guinea pigs for putting mankind before fear? No. If you got or are planning on getting the COVID-19 vaccine, you are a great humanitarian that either gave or will give of yourself for the safety of all of us. Your act of bravery is a modern day example of what God did for mankind when he gave of his only son. So to those that took the vaccine or are planning to take the vaccine, thank you for your gracious act of kindness in efforts to save us all. Before I end this talk, I left a couple of interesting videos that talk about who was involved in developing the COVID vaccine and a participant in the COVID vaccine trials before the emergency use authorization. You may have to copy and paste a link into your browser, but please take a look at those videos. They're very interesting. It's a story of two great humanitarians. Okay, well, this does end another Talk to Tony Wilson. So to all I will say is have a great day.